Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Weekend Kitchen Frenzy, where today we're going to be making our spaghetti and the mega meatball. First, we're going to start off by getting our 2 pounds of ground beef. We have it 80-20. And then you're going to get about 1 pound of your mild sausage. And to that, we're just going to add 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 2 tablespoons each of salt and pepper, and 3 large eggs. Then once you have all the ingredients in there, you're just going to take your hands and mix together until thoroughly combined. And then also, before I forget, we're going to add 6 ounces of our parmesan cheese in here. And then you're just going to mix it until it is thoroughly combined. Alright. And then once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and take about 7 ounces of our meat mixture, and then about 2 ounces of our mozzarella cheese. And we're just going to kind of form the meat around the mozzarella. And you want to make sure that you're closing up any of the holes that you may have made during the molding process. That way we do not have any cheese leakage during the frying part. Just kind of mold into a ball, and there you have it. Alright, and then once you have all of your meatballs formed, we're just going to continue with the next steps, which is the breading process. We're going to have our flour here and make sure that it is dredged completely, making sure there's no meat showing at all. And then we're just going to knock off the excess flour that we have occurred on the meatball. Then we're just going to place it in our egg wash here, making sure that it is coated evenly. Take off the excess egg wash, and then we're going to dip it in our breadcrumbs. Make sure that it is coated evenly. Alright, and then you're just going to complete the process with the rest. And then we're going to place it in the freezer for about 15 to 20 minutes. While we are doing that, we're going to go ahead and get our pasta boiled and cooked off. Start off by some boiling water, adding a little bit of salt. And we're just going to mix all that salt in until it is dissolved completely. Just gonna take our pasta here, which is just some thin spaghetti pasta. Also known as vermicelli. And we're just gonna kind of give it a little twist, making sure that all of the pasta is submerged in the boiling water. While that's boiling off, we're gonna go ahead and take our meatballs out of the freezer and place them in a fryer that we have preheated to about 365 degrees. And we're gonna cook on both sides for about 10 minutes, or until the internal reaches a temperature of 155. While that's frying, we're gonna go ahead and make a little simple sauce here, starting with about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Roll the pan around, make sure that it is evenly coated on the bottom. And then to that, we're going to add about 3 cloves of finely chopped garlic. mix that around. And then to that we're going to add about one 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes. And then our spice blend, which includes oregano, basil, salt, and red crushed chili flake. We're just going to mix around until everything is evenly combined. And we're just going to let that boil, and then we're going to bring it to a simmer. While that is simmering, we're going to go ahead and flip our meatball over and place back in the fryer for an additional 10 minutes. And then after about 15 minutes or so, we're going to take our tomatoes and we're just going to crush them. And then once you're done with that, you're going to let it simmer for about another 10 minutes or so. And our meatball is coming out of the fryer. We're just going to let that rest and let all those juices just kind of soak back into the meat. We're going to take a little pan here with our sauce. We're going to bring that up to temperature. With our pasta, we took it out and we cooled it down. And we're just going to take a little portion of here, place it in our sauce, and toss it around until the noodles are evenly coated. Then we're just going to get our chef skills out and we're going to roll this pasta up nicely until it looks perfect to you. And we're just going to set it on our plate. Alright, then we're going to take our mega meatball and place it on top. And then we're just going to garnish with a little bit of Italian parsley. Oh yeah. Alright, and there you have it. Our spaghetti and mega meatball. Give you a little close up here. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe on the video. Stay tuned for next week, and we'll see you later.